New Willy Mac.
This is
Let's
not
go.
clickbait and entirely has to do with the DMs he sent me. A few days ago, a Reddit post showed that the girl Destiny shared Pixie's. I reported Destiny to the police. This is not clickbait and entirely has to do with the DMs he sent me. A few days ago, a Reddit post showed that the girl Destiny shared Pixie's nudes with was seemingly confirmed to be 17 years old due to her getting doxxed. There is almost a 0% chance that she was not 17 during that time. So I do what I usually do and reached out to get a comment. He said the girl, Rose, told him she was 19 and in college at the time.
That doesn't matter.
And that the leaker Solo, who is her ex-boyfriend, confirmed that she lied about her age to him. This is true. In similar scandals, this is where people usually argue, is he lying? Did he actually know the age? And in college at the time. Okay. And that the leaker Solo, who is her ex-boyfriend, confirmed that she lied about her age to him. This is true. In similar scandals, this is where people usually argue, is...
Okay, hold on. Oh, god damn it. Oh, god damn it. I am sorry, but this man was too easy to meme on. We were gonna sort by oldest. Let's look at me when it was Bunk. Tinykin. I actually really want to finish the late game shit in that game. It is so fun. Okay, there was a while when I was just chunking up any meme that we wanted to this. Because I'm a piece of shit, and I wanted to store them easily, and I wasn't planning data storage, and eventually I got into data storage. There we go.
Don't be a pussy.
Intention is nothing, because the outcome is the same. That's on me as an adult, a husband, and a father.
You know how we run things here. Don't be a pussy.
Intention is nothing, because the outcome is the same. That's on me as an adult, a husband, and a father.
You know how we run things here. Don't be a pussy.
Intention is nothing, because the outcome is the same. That's on me as an adult, a husband, and a father.
You know how we run things here. Don't be a pussy.
Intention is nothing, because the outcome is the same.
That's my
on me
favorite
as an
doc
adult,
quote.
a husband, and a father.
That is by far my favorite doc quote. Don't be a pussy. It's my favorite doc quote. 1000%, totally, 100% favorite doc quote. I don't know. I don't remember what I clipped it. I don't remember what the fuck else he was talking about. But I do know that I have superimposed a green screen. Not literally. I just clipped out his background. And now I have a translucent background, like, doc saying don't be a pussy that lays in wait for a day when I feel like being a fucking egregious memer. I'm here for it. And it's not just that he says it, it's how he says it. Listen to the timbre in this man's voice. Listen to how listen to the change in intonation as he caresses those words separately. Look at this.
You know how we run things.
And people say they don't think he's performative. The fuck, man? This is like obviously a theater kid that has grown up and decided to go full theater kid while he has money to do so. Clearly. He grew up watching fucking all the TV shows where they wore the same outfit every day. And he's gone for this brand shit and he's being a nerd with it too. Like, so, I don't know. Performative as fuck, but I can see the artistry there. I just also see the other things too.
Here, don't be a pussy.
Intention is nothing, because the outcome is the same. That's on me as an adult, a husband, and a father.
You know how we run things here. Don't be a pussy.
Intention is nothing, because the outcome is the same. That's on me as an adult, a husband, and a father.
You know how we run things here. Don't be a pussy.
Intention is nothing, because
just
the
goes
outcome
with so
is
much.
the same.
Just
That's on me
as
as
a
an adult, a
little
husband, and a father.
It's bananas.
You know how we run things.
It just fits with everything.
Is he lying? Did he actually know the age? Is it his fault if he was catfished? I usually wait for all the details to come out before I comment. This is not why
I mean, like, regardless of if he was catfished, if he's, like, sending porn to the child, it doesn't matter that he's catfished. It matters, like, as an aggravator in court, right? And it matters socially, but it's either more of an aggravator or not. And socially, I think we care, but it doesn't matter socially. Like, what matters is that that's what he did with his free time in his life. You know? That was his choice to do that. Then that's all. And he takes responsibility for it, it seems. Like, I finally got filter fed my first Destiny video by someone making a fucking reaction where there wasn't any talking. And it was him taking responsibility. Wait, and then also Nick did it too. It was like a double whammy of shit had happened in a little short time. And so, like, I got filter fed at once, and then I also found out about some emergent shit. Anyways, he seems like he's at least accepting that, like, he doesn't think what he did was wrong, if I'm understanding. Or sorry, that he doesn't think other people doing it's necessarily wrong. I don't mean to misfucking speak. Or that he clearly didn't see a problem with it, I believe. I think one of the things. Whatever. I'm obviously fucking it up. There's a myriad in front of you right there. But it was like still like, I don't know. Like, if you're gonna hold to something, at least go Phyllis Schlafly mode, right? Like, at least bring out your inner Phyllis Schlafly. There's 881 things in my watch log.
Into the police. It's because he continued to write, I didn't know this until way later, but the videos she recorded with other guys, the file names are like screen recording, blah, blah, blah. And then he shows me a screenshot of the top of a video clip and says,
2022. Wasn't she 16 then? I think this kid was 16 then.
her boyfriend was recording these on Skype calls. That's absolutely insane to think about him doing all of this if she—
I just did some quick math, depending on when in the year, but like, this one freshly got out their quinceañera. Okay.
was 17. Well, this is insane to me because he's saying Rose's boyfriend recorded CP while sending me a screenshot of the alleged CP. So I asked to confirm if he just did that. If you were sending me this, I'm guessing you still have that video. Destiny replies, depends on why you're asking. But yes, I created copies of all of our messages and everything.
Like, I think the only time I sent someone something weird is like after I had like repeatedly— that's a reason to go to the bar, right? Is like, you could make a third party. You can also use WeCard's system. You can like literally scan an ID yourself, you know? I don't know if you know that. You can like literally scan a fucking ID yourself. It's really easy. Like, you can just go to the WeCard people and they let you scan IDs like right the fuck there. They actually enable you to do it. I learned this when like one of my friends was like trying to expand their cleaning business. You know? So anyways, I learned this. Well, I'm the one that found it out to tell the homie that one time, because I'm really proud about that. And well, it was a fun find. It was really easy. It was like, it turns out it's really easy, rather. You can just like go to the fucking people that already provide like scanning services or ID verification services, like as is, to like restaurants and bars, etc. And they just let you check it for free. That's wild, isn't it? Isn't that wild? Also, making people take me to drink. Because then you know that they're like, well, here's the thing. I haven't tried to be around people for a while. But if I don't mind sitting in a loud ass fucking bar, especially if the music's good, and I can just make them bring me a fucking whiskey fucking neat. And then I have a whole ass fucking system to do a thing. I don't know. Also, I guess the thing is that everyone is trying to like fuck on the internet too. Isn't that the thing? Yeah, I think that's the thing. I think that it's also that these people are trying to fuck on the internet. Yeah. So they're gooning in public with each other on the internet, and they're exchanging, like, at least he stands when he says it. Like, that's at least, like, a valuable trait in humanity, to at least, if you're gonna be indignant, be fucking indignant.
When that court case started. Just to be clear, he's admitting to having alleged CP downloaded on his computer. He literally has the video open as I'm talking to him. I go, bruh, there's been allegations at least since my last video that she was underage, and you still have potential CP of her? He replies, I have an obligation to preserve relevant evidence, etc. So I created backups of all of the important—
That just sounds like a fucking aggravator. Like, at that point, you should probably just relinquish the hardware to the police and accept that you're gonna have to, like, hope that you use two-factor authentication, like, and just, like, relinquish it. Maybe they can use it to identify other people trying to, like, vendor it in the wild, you know? But I don't think you want to copy it. I think you want to, like, just give it to them. I think copying it really fucks you up. Because, like, don't forget that kids themselves get, like, put in the clink because they do that, right? So clearly it's not the way to go. You don't want to copy it. You just want to relinquish the hardware to the authorities. Hi, how are you doing today? How's your day? What are you up to? How's life? We're watching Willy Mac. Oh, I didn't timestamp Willy? Oh, what a dick. I'm terrible. How dare I? Let's assume that it's been 10-ish minutes, because I pause a lot. It's fine. There was me BRBing for a bit. It's okay, it's fine. Life happens.
/ relevant conversation.
I can fix it in post.
He continues, I don't think I'm allowed to delete it, lol. I don't know if it counts as hiding / destroying evidence. And I reply, talk to a lawyer, that seems crazy to me. Who keeps this sort of stuff on their computer without 100%?
Just chilling. We're watching adults do inappropriate things. It's really valuable that when I was a little one, like one of my first therapists, I was like about 10, right? It told me that not all the adults around you are ever going to be appropriate. Like, not everyone's trusted to be an appropriate person. And that's okay that it's not okay. So, like, I've been very bemused and just unfucking wavering that I just, like, I just wish my fellow grown-ass people would act like fucking adults one day, but I understand when they don't. I just wish they fucking would. You know, it just irks me a little bit. But anywho's, I also, the way that everyone handled the person who was initially getting targeted for the Destiny, like being with Destiny and recorded and released, like got so underserved by every fucking body that touched this shit. I was just like, I know we have a VOD on it, but it's me just bitching that like we should all back out and just let the police deal with it and stop trying to do stuff to them. Why, thank you. It's one of two ways we have the stream, but I like keeping my timestamps as I go and updating things. How are you doing? Like, I don't know. What cool stuff are you up to today? Like, what's interesting to you in the world? What's a hobby you have? Like, what are things you dig? Also, if you think that it's cool, wait. It's kind of messy. There is kind of a doom bin of wires, but I have like plushies that are between washing or after washing, but not like the ones I'm clutching in the living room or in my bed, like kind of stacked behind me as I slowly cycle through them.
% knowing if they're supposed to or not. Isn't that something that's important / I have an obligation against my last video.
I have an obligation to let this man get his point out without completely pause champing him 10 times before he's able to frame what he's trying to say concisely and quickly. I'm horrible on this, unfortunately. I'm a gabber. Effortful reacts are not hard. Making me shut up requires making me drink water or eat food. Rock on. Well, yeah, streaming is fun. It's a nice way to just chill and hang out with motherfuckers that are pretty cool. I get to hang out with cool people and we get to like do stuff together. And awkwardly, me being a yapper for some reason doesn't hurt when we do reaction content, even though it is still despised and unloved. And I get that, it's fine. I don't want people to like change their life around. I just giggle at it.
Just to be clear, he's admitting to having alleged CP downloaded on his computer. He literally has the video open as I'm talking to him. I go, bruh, there's been allegations at least since my last video that she was underage, and you still have potential CP of her? He replies, I have an obligation to preserve relevant evidence, etc. So I created backups of all of the important / relevant conversations. He continues, I don't think I'm allowed to delete it, lol. I don't know if it counts as hiding / destroying evidence.
You should relinquish it to the police fucking immediately. And yeah, I can't stop, but I can't help but yap. It's stuck in my bones.
And I reply, talk to a lawyer, that seems crazy to me. Who keeps this sort of stuff on their computer?
Who makes copies of it? That is an aggravator to toss onto the pile of stuff that shouldn't have happened that happened here. Holy crud. This is like... it's good that Willy reported him, and it's good that he's actually being reasonable about presenting this, and it's good that Willy Mac's the one that's doing it. Everyone thinks that Willy Mac has some like alignment to a group when they look at the periphery, but Willy generally just seems to be a dude who's like, there's a few people that like rock the, like, they give off the vibe, the aura. They have hella last honest guy in the panopticon aura. And it's like, if there's plural of them, it's clearly not the last, but like a few people do that sometimes. And it's like really charming. So wish him and his the best. He's gone through the ringer and people have been really fucked up to this man. Like, he got bomb threats at his wedding because people don't like that he covers their favorite guy sometimes. and he just covers inappropriate adults in his workplace of YouTube. I don't know, I like his content. He seems like a nice dude. He seems like a dude, rather. He seems like a dude, not a character of a dude pantomiming as an attempt to like be a homunculus of what he thinks we want to see. And I can like appreciate that. I like my man on the street shit, but I also like my curious goober shit. Like, as a person who really does like when people can present stuff, like, reasonably. Like, I like a good mystery, but I like the parts to be given to me. I don't like people trying to shove a completed puzzle in my face. I like when people give me components of a puzzle and allow me to fucking develop it myself. And he seems to do that quite often. So let's hope and let's see if he sticks to this shit.
Without 100% knowing if they're supposed to or not.
We also have GoldenEye in the background.
Not. Isn't that something you want to confirm? I continued, you just let me know you have CP videos saved to your computer. You knew it was alleged that she was underage. You still have them. Do you see how f***ed this is? So now I've confirmed that this guy has child porn on his computer. In my 8 years of reaching out to people over allegations, I've never had anyone admit that to me. The last message he sent me was one. I don't even know.
Even fucking Miss Sonichu, like, reeled back talking about, like, having raped their own mother. Well, you know, like I said, I do have to at least appreciate that this man, like, when he believes in something, he wears it on his chest. So for what it's worth for Destiny, like, the reason I like that is when people do inappropriate shit, but they aren't trying to, like, hide behind something and they're willing to just, like, say what the fuck they did and what they're thinking. It makes it easier to clamp down on them. And, like, yeah, they do need that. They need to be clamped down on for the shit that they contribute to sometimes. That is a thing, and that's gonna keep happening, and it ought to happen. However, it makes it much more easy to keep track of people who do tell the truth about what the fuck they go through and that stick by their shit and don't act all wishy-washy. So I do appreciate the, like, adherence to not being a wishy-washy fucking little bitch. I really do have to commend that. It is so easy to be a wishy-washy, inconsistent goofball. But if I've known anything, like, people from Destiny's community have been really kind to me and told me words like I am consistent with my morals, and I think it's a lot more, like, of a nitpicky thing that can be, like, taken apart more adequately than just that, but it's, like, a thing that is, like, adorable. Even if you're being a dickhead, be a dickhead on main and don't fucking, like, try to be a slimy bitch about it. I think that's my takeaway. So, you know, even if he does a slimy thing, I can appreciate him not being a slimy bitch about it. That part I can kind of appreciate. Unless he slimy bitches it up in the other 2 minutes of this video.
No, 100% of her age was legitimately less than 18 when these were taken. So basically, he's not 100% sure if he has child porn on his computer. He's just 99% sure. Got it. 2, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, he's admitting that he's made digital copies of it, which is going to land him up in the clink longer if my interpretation and understanding and recollection are worth 2 shits of a fuck. And I'm not saying they are, because I can clearly be a fucking incorrect goofball. But I do believe that is going to make his time in the clink more of a time in the clink. Oh, golly gee willikers. Because he copied it from any machine to any machine. It's like the distribution of it, if memory serves, and this is the reason that kids get popped for sending inappropriate shit to each other, right? Is they still get popped for the distribution of child fucking pornographic material as well, okay? Like, that's what happens. Like, they are distributing it when they send it to a person. And so there are kids who have, like, you know, genuinely fucked up, but they have put that into the fucking world. And they need to be aware that that is remarkably inappropriate. And if you have to, like, the few that, like, get caught for it, if they have to be used as an example to show people how dangerous it is and the ramifications and how much of a down to society it fucking is, then I'm not, like, it's not like I'm fuming, because they're getting rehabilitative justice, which is a W, and it's, like, having a mark on society to where people don't try to continue doing the same task, which is a W. And so it seems like a confluence of OKW when they have to get, like, put through the ringer for doing that. So that's dope. Because then, like, anyone doing it should get put through that ringer. It's never gonna go away. It's now eternally on the internet, and people now have it, and it will now be a problem for the rest of time. Or for until we decide the computers and having eyeballs and caring about, like, external stimuli is entirely bullshit, and we all just divide ourselves, like, we all just find ourselves, like, revived in a fucking singularity or some shit. I don't fucking know. I don't think that's how it's gonna go down, but, like, you know. We were being whimsical for Cobes earlier, so.
I have an obligation to preserve stuff related to my court case. I've talked about it with my lawyer already, specifically with regards to the Rose stuff. So we went from, I don't know if I could delete this, to my lawyer says it's totally fine to keep. I don't know the law.
I don't know if, I think you shouldn't be making copies of it, because, like, if anything, I really do appreciate federal law enforcement. They do a lot of cool W's here and there. So, like, I really do try to celebrate their W's, because, like, their W's are usually in a really appropriate end. And, like, you know, even if you want to give them critique for some other shit, like, that's valid. Give them critique for the shit they do. I'm gonna also give them dubs when they get dubs. All aside from, like, taking fucking, like, ham radio operator bans when the FCC did that, like, fucking 12 years ago. Like, outside of that, I mean, like, that's an L, and I will never, like, stop whinging about that L. That's fucking egregious. Hams deserve to be hams. Stop trying to put the hams in small cans. Just, like, trust me, I'm, like, naturally a memer. Like, if Mr. Trump has proved anything, it's that being a memer makes it easier. And, like, I am a memer. An irreproachable, irreparable memer. Like, I just make things that go together as words, just as I bumble through the world. Bumble through the world, doing stuff and doing twirls. But no, I can, like, I do that anyway, so, like, I can go meme around. I just need to meme. I need to meme and be free.
Oh, but the idea that his lawyer would tell him to hold on to CP for
Anyways, speaking of memeing and be free, I do feel like he just made his case worse, and I think this is federally, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that the lovely federal law enforcement will, like, have more time to fuck him for, because he's, like, copied it from one thing to another. Now, if he really wanted to, like, do anything appropriate, there are multiple reporting bodies that aren't necessarily law enforcement that could have taken this evidence, made hashes for it, and kept it off of the fucking rest of the internet. And we don't have that data now because he didn't choose to do an appropriate thing with this that he could have, at least if he's going to relinquish it, get an attorney promptly if he has that thought, talk to them, give it to the appropriate reporting bodies. Don't try to literally assassinate Willy Mac with pornographic material of children. That is fucking wild, bro. Holy shit. Did fucking Destiny try to assassinate Willy Mac with fucking pornographic content of little ones? That is fucking gross. And, like, I'm not saying that I think he's intentionally that maniacal, but when he was just, like, vibing, trying to, like, go around and scroll on the computer, I can only imagine when Destiny's like, yeah, I think she might have been like 17 or 16 back then, I don't know. And then he's like, oh, let me find, I think this is the video, and Willy is like, just gets the window off of his screen and records that he's getting it off of the screen before he sees it, and then, like, gets the shoulder at the top. Like, holy shit. He is lucky that I think he has stacked screens. I think he has the fucking, like, TIE fighter shape, so we can hold one where you literally can't see it. And I might be wrong about what he has for a screen shape. I'm so sorry. I think he has the two behind him, but I'm pretty sure he has the, like, bar in the middle and the two tall ones. The two tall boys on the side and the bar in the middle. I like the two bars in the middle and the tall boy on the side if you're gonna have three, but I generally just have trouble with that. And to be fair, I do actually like the, like, I've tried this before, but I don't have the screen to do it, but I've tried it with someone's, to where you do the, like, one above you and then the doot and the doot. Like, that's cozy, because then you can, like, lean back and play video games and get a slouch on, but it's not a slouch. Your neck is articulated appropriately. Those sound so dope. Oh, did I mention that we're gamers?
Civil case just doesn't seem likely to me. I don't know. LawTube can figure that out. 3, if something were to come out of
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna, like, we'll even post this VOD for fuck's sake. Fine. I'm just gonna put all my sunflower emoji on him doing the very nature of copying it from device to device digitally and making a multiplying the copies of it in any means. Also, him trying to like flashbang Willy Mac with it might get him under the fucking auspice of trying to distribute it more. I feel like he's like triple whammied himself in the time that it took, and I could be wrong, I'm an ignorant bitch and I don't know much about nothing. I just happen to like think federal law enforcement's pretty fucking cool. Anyways, so anyways and any schmaze. I feel like he just triple whammied himself and it's gonna like really eat his fucking britches later. So, he made a copy of it. He tried to fucking assassinate Willy Mac with fucking pornographic material of children. That is the most like wild sentence in the world. That Stephen Barnell tried to assassinate the Willy Mac show. I think that's his last name, I don't remember. With child pornography on Maine, on a fucking thing that was already being recorded. Bro was like, I don't think that he intentionally tried to murk this man's life. But just like think of it, right? He almost killed Willy Mac. Like Destiny almost, of all the people, Willy Mac who reaches out, Willy Mac who gives everyone a chance to speak on their own shit, Willy Mac who at least lets people fucking not be side fucking swept by the internet because they are too busy fucking shadowboxing each other than rather engaging with the people in question. Willy Mac who actually fucking tries, Willy Mac who does kind things for people. It doesn't have to be nice if you're kind. And Willy fucking Mac almost got assassinated by Destiny with child porn. That is fucking bananas. That is fucking wild. This man almost got murdered on recording with the furtherance of the distribution of pornographic material of children, bro. That is fucking wild. Destiny was about to murder everybody, bro. Bro is whirling dervishing out. There is no fucking like lolcow vernacular to capture this. Like, crashing out would be a little bit more informed and malicious, I feel. Like, I feel like you have to want to be a fucking bad bitch then. I can't imagine that. I just don't want to assume malice right now. Because even if I don't need to assume malice to take it in, that Destiny nearly assassinated Willy Mac with naked child photos. That is like depressing. I'm allowed to feel like, you know how we said we're allowed to fucking process Cobra? We're allowed to process this too. That is just so fucking destructive. Holy shit. This man is actually being a whirling dervish right now. That is absolutely wild. I cannot fucking believe my eyes, ears, mouth, throat, a fucking olfactory system as a whole, my fucking equilibrium right now. This is some holy shit level shit. Yeah. Destiny almost murdered Willy Mac with naked children with adult fucking content made of not adults. He almost used child porn to blow him up and send him to the Who Scout too. Honestly, Willy probably would have immediately reported it and like been like, you know, possibly processed. But I don't feel like he would have evoked the ire of the courts in as many ways if he just reports this shit this quickly. What a sir. What a good dude. And honestly, with what Destiny showed him, he has to report this to the police. Like, there's no way out of it. Like, he had to do that. That is... Like, he is a mandatory reporter still, isn't he? I think this is his, like... He is so consistent with videos, and I think this is just his like thing that he does for fun. Meanwhile, I am so bad at videos. I think I stream more, but I think I'm still bad at video timing. I'm occasionally good at it in waves, but I occasionally fuck up. I'm not gonna fuck up for 5 months this time. I'm gonna just like fuck up until I have a tab tree of things we need to like get out of stuff over like 3 weeks almost. I'm gonna do that one day. I may just not be on till late one day and I'll do that. It is so whirling dervish, chaotic, not fucking good. Holy shit. Did I mention that Destiny almost assassinated Willy Mac with child porn? That is horrifying. You know, this is a just better reason to never talk to anyone or let anyone share a screen, or even just, I love people everywhere. I love all of us. I want all of my over 8.5 billion lovely cohorts to find the best in life, be okay, grow, and do astonishing things. But I also hate motherfuckers some days, bro. Like, I don't hate them. I don't hate a soul. But some days I just hate motherfuckers, dude. Like, it is so wild, bro. Like, so first people like have bomb threats against Willy Mac and his wedding. And now Destiny, who he gives like time and patience to when it's warranted, and it allows him to give a reasonable perspective on people. Now Willy Mac, Saint Willy Mac, the kind dude, is getting an assassination attempt from Destiny with, quite literally, as Finn would say, naked babies. I'm stuck on this, dude. That is fucking wild. It is not a bog loop. That man gets to retain his IP, and we get to respect it. I don't know. Just tell me I'm being a whirling dervish about it, I guess. I don't fucking know. Anyways. I just can't imagine Destiny intentionally doing this to be malicious. It's just like, I have no reason to suspect that yet. It's only 2 minutes into a 4-minute video. But I have this feeling that, like, even if it's not, it doesn't take malice to make this, like, you know, there's a universe where we would have been hearing, Mr. President, we got him. Except it would have been like Willy Mac being fucked over for life. Because Destiny was like, hey, yeah, I'm gonna like show you what I think might be a naked child. Just casually. I don't even think I'm just not assuming he was doing it with malice. I presume that he was like, I mean, I'm gonna show you what I got, and you know, I'm just gonna be transparent. And I just, like, mandatory reporter Willy Mac, here to save the day. Best person to take this. A lot of fucking... I, as a drama slop person, know damn well that some of my fellow drama slop cohorts would probably like put together a Google Doc litigating the child pornography and then take it to Twitter and just go talk about it in a weird way, but not call the police yet, but still try to call it collecting evidence. And then like it being Twitter and law enforcement having such an inundated fucking plate with the kind of shit that happens on social media in general. Like, I just imagine that they would be like, you know, they'd be like talking about, this would be like literally, before it actually gets literally litigated, it would be litigated by our cohorts for quite a while. And I feel like they would have just, I feel like it would have enabled just like more distribution charges of people like passing around the evidence. I imagine in that same world that Stardust is the only one speaking out saying, hey guys, I think this is a terrible idea and you should all relinquish your hardware to the federal authorities right now and tell them what happened. I feel like if that's the case, that I feel like there's a 1 out of 10 chance that's going on right now. Stardust, if you're out there, I hope you're not having to like tell adults to stop passing around naked children. Thank you if you are. You've always been the most reasonable motherfucker. Way to go. Hope people stop making AI pictures of you pregnant.
This, I don't know if I'd want to wipe everything and not have something to turn over to the authorities. If hypothetically, whenever a political...
You just made a copy of naked babies, literally, dude. Like, I'm pretty sure that the feds get more mad at that, and you should have just given them the computer when you put it together and just been like, you know what? Here's this. Am I allowed to buy a new computer? This wasn't intentional. I need to stream. It's how I make my money. And just like install Windows on stream, bro. I don't fucking know, bro. Do you have Obsidian? I hope you don't have it in Obsidian. You need to, they might make you make an app password to your Google. Have fun.
Creators about to give
Several, so they can just needle nose into everything.
Hypothetical. You know you're about to hear some weird.
I just presume that's what they do, because that's what I'd tell someone to do if I were like, if I had a judge that would tell me to do something. I would just ask for the app password so they can revoke it easily at a time, and I don't even have to know their real one. That's what I'd do.
Shit. If hypothetically her boyfriend or whatever was actually trafficking her or getting her to fuck other dudes on video for him, and if there was ever some kind of investigation into that, am I hurting the chance?
Yeah, and that video was 2022, and it sounds like I thought, and I could be wrong, I thought this makes this person 16.
Looking into him by deleting all of this stuff? Oh, so now the reason he's keeping the CP is because of a hypothetical criminal case.
You can literally provide this to fucking, oh my gosh, why don't I know this fucking, why don't I know this acronym? Oh, because I'm like aware of other things and not this. Is it this one? No. Is it this one? No. Is it this one? No. Who the fuck? I mean, hold on. Like, I do have a relevant segue, unfortunately. I'm not sorry. I'm occasionally useful. I'm a useful wooseful. Every person, including a licensed physician. This is like such a constant that I fucking love it. Like, there are, like, we have, thank fuck we had a mandatory reporter engaging this. Thank fuck we had someone who works as an EMT engaging this. Thank fuck we had someone who has to by fucking law report when they see inappropriate shit that puts kids in danger. Thank fuck, regardless of where this person lives, these are things that back and enable people to be whistleblowers of the most egregious fucking behavior in the world. Thank fuck we have regulation that compels people to fucking be mandatory reporters. Thank fuck, dude. Thank fuck it's in policy and so much other shit. Thank fucking shit. That is so fucking good. I fucking love that. What they could have done is submitted it to this INMAC people, right? Couldn't they have, oopies? Couldn't they have just given it to the fucking INMAC people? Like, isn't this those people? Aren't these the people you just give it to? Right? You just give it to these people and you tell them what's up and you're like, hey, please protect this child. Something has clearly been normalized in their life that is inappropriate. And you immediately need to intervene and begin interviewing every fucking body. And you will treat that baby right. And you will then offer to send them funds for their clothing and toiletries because you're a good fucking person and you work hard for your fucking paycheck. And it's the least you can do. That's what y'all are gonna. I'm bullying you into behavior. Do it.
Case that he is not pursuing at all.
Take care of people.
Okay, maybe these reasons are legally sound advice that came from his lawyer. Maybe he's lying and just saying anything to make it sound better to me. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I just know this guy's admitting to having CP in my DMs, 60 gigabytes.
Well, no, it says one boy in the world IDK I haven't dug into it all, but she told me that she was 19 and there are logs confirming as much. She was even underage, then I expect that all of them will be running to that solo guy because he was recording 60 gigabytes of illegal material with her. Anyway, so I guess why I'm reading this in like a little bit stun-locked is it doesn't sound like he's saying that he has this much of it. It sounds like he's saying that he's privy of this much of it and he's chosen to be a full-on libertarian and not stop people from having naked children, pornographic material of children on their computer. That's what we call a jokety-wokety, and you can eat my fucking ass crack on that one.
According to him. Seriously, how does
I need levity around like true crime time or else I'm gonna fucking explode.
Know the amount if he doesn't have it? Also, how does her boyfriend being in the wrong somehow make Destiny in the right? It makes no.
There is no right and no wrong. There's just like fucked up shit that's happening and you need to like be able to point at the fucked up shit that's happening and we need to go through the proper processes to address the fucked up shit that's happening right now. That's kind of it. Like, it's very fucking ABC. We don't really need to, like, Willy Mac did the right thing. This is the first person acting like a grown-ass adult in this whole chain of shit presented to us right now. The person who sent it should have reported it. Destiny should have reported it. Because the person who sent it should have said, hey, I gave an adult my shit when I was a child. Destiny should have reported it to the police and say, hey, I found out that there's a reason to believe this person did this. You probably want to collect my hardware and go store some hashes and give them to the, like, InMac people. Not InMac, the people that protect kids. Anyways, and you probably want to give it to them so they can, like, hash this shit and, like, make people safe. And if it's being distributed, you can get that squashed, not quashed in this case. And so that would be like the dopest McMostest, and that didn't happen. And the first person to be a genuine fucking adult in this entire ordeal and act like they know what the fuck they are doing is, thank fuck we have a mandatory fucking porter. Thank fuck for fucking, I'm pretty sure, and I could be fucking wrong, thank fuck for EMT Willy motherfucking Mac here to save the day. Is it Wavy Web Surf that's an EMT and it's not Willy? Am I misremembering? Is it Wavy? Is it the boy Wavy? I could be fucking up here. I for some reason think it's both of them, but that probably means it's none of them, and I'm an ignorant bitch and I don't know shit. I don't fucking remember. But you know what? Give it the fuck up for the first appropriate acting adult in this whole goddamn fucking ordeal. All of the motherfuckers who just talked about it and just, like, guffawed and shat on it and poo-pooed that had directly seen it or directly contributed to, like, having the conversation with this man prior. And I am sorry if I'm, like, overly sweepingly catching up a lot of us in a fucking kerfluffle. I'm fucking proud of the Willy Maxter right now, so eat my fucking ass crack. Hold the fuck on. Of all these motherfuckers fucking about, waving their fucking digits around like fucking goofballs. Of every fucking motherfucker, you know who fucking rose to the fucking occasion, acts like mandatory reporter McMahon. Don't know if he is, can't remember, honestly don't remember what the fuck's going on with this man's background, don't know if he talks about it, just know thank you for him being him. Mandatory reporter acting motherfucker Willy goddamn Mac. He did the bare minimum and it actually fucking saved the day. It's not to shit on him for doing the bare minimum. It's that, like, a lot of adults in the way before him, a person who is now an adult and understands the gravity of what's gone on, everyone was acting like a fucking goofball. And I'm not saying they were acting like children, because I think they have more decorum generally. I feel like they're just acting like petulant ass adult fuckwads, and it's like a thing that people do sometimes, but god fucking damn is it annoying. Holy shit, brother.
No sense. For all he knows, her
Like,
boy.
you just want people to grow and be okay, but like sometimes you just need them to grow and be okay in a cell underneath the jail when they have done this thing. I'm sorry, bro, but like, fuck, man. Like, the people in his lovely community that are gonna be as critical of him as we are, because he's at least bred a pedantic sort, and much like Mr. Piker is getting turned and burned on a few forms of social media right now, much as these things go as they go, it seems that my study of a really cool book passed down by an amalgamate of Abrahamic sects might have paid off here. Just a skosh. If you live by the sword, you might die by the sword. And also, what you most often identify or see in others might be familiar to you through your own behaviors or the behaviors of those around you. You might be identifying something you are normalized to because you are quick at recognizing that, and that pattern comes off of you because you are habituated into it sometimes, occasionally a little bit sometimes. And so sometimes where you go most betrays the most about you. How you engage the things. And that's okay. But in the words of some really old motherfuckers that fought really hard for a codified literature of the way things should be read, respect to them for putting in the work. It's hard to do that, so, you know, props and hats off. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. And I feel like this is a long passed down adage between many of fucking like aggregates of motherfucker. So, yeah. At least in this case, I hope and feel that people that like are around Destiny's community are like being entirely coerced into being critical, you'd hope. Because in the brushings I've had with people, they seem to like be a critical sort. So, you know, good job. And then Mr. Piker gets to get fucked with for like not being extreme enough after like calling for it for ages. So, get fucked. It's a nice crescendo to like the EHDDL mega drama. Now all that needs to transpire is I need Dan Saltman to go goblin mode. Like, I'm waiting for it. There's a reason that he asked for to be one of the Ds in the drama. It's Ethan Hassan, Destiny, Dan, and Legal Mindset gets to be in there too. Because he's self-inserted a lot, and that's fine. That's fine. You do you. You do you. That's fine. Anyways, so hear me the fuck out. It's really fun to watch some people speak of karma as an abstract thing and look for absolution through that. But I think something that is really much more fun that you can like directly invest in through life and just time and patience and consideration is that most motherfuckers do get theirs because the environment in which you reside is oftentimes what the environment in which you will stay. And if you are rocking that populism shit, then at some point it might be reasonable that if you are using populism to promote criticality, which thank you for, that is on its own a good thing, right? It's very helpful, very kind, very useful. It's really fun to watch that get turned on the people who have been like publicly unkind to folks, inclusive of themselves, in what seems like at the crescendo of a nearly 100-year blood feud. Did you know that the EHDDL drama goes back about 85, nearly 90 years to a little place called Palestine? May have heard about it. It's on the map, you know.
Boyfriend could have been 17 as well. Dude, you were 33. I reported this to the police and recorded my interactions and calls with the detective.
William, how you doing?
Hello, nice to speak with you again.
Great question.
Sure.
You had screenshots or copies of the...
Yes.
When you guys spoke about having child porn and all that?
Yep. I also sent him my DMs with Destiny. I don't know if anything will come from this. I don't like leaking DMs, as me respecting what creators want on and off the record allows me to talk to all sides of the situation, builds trust.
He did the right thing. He performed as a mandatory reporter should. He did the right thing. I don't care if you're not obligated to be a mandatory reporter. You're supposed to take care of others so they have a better time than we did. It is through effort that happens.
With the creator and also allows me to get follow-up statements for when the drama develops. But when you tell me that you're in possession of and going to remain in possession of CP, that confidentiality
and that you've made copies of it and that you've proved that you're fucking like you have reinstalled your operating system and now you still have copies of it. Like you have reinstalled your operating system on stream, which means this shit is on like a big old backup. You literally did make a copy of it. That is gonna fuck you. And I'm glad you were honest because that's important. But like, goddamn. Motherfucking Destiny tried to assassinate Willy Mac with actual child pornography. That is fucking harrowing. Destiny tried to assassinate Willy Mac with naked children. That is fucking wild. That is the most, I don't know if he was intentionally trying to be a dickhead, but he almost did do that. There could have been headlines, Willy Mac assassinated by Destiny with child pornography. That would be a terrifying headline, but it almost happened. And he got married recently. Destiny almost made this lovely, hardworking gentleman's spouse a widow. That is horrifying. That is fucking... He is but a little one still. He is younger than you, Destiny. Why are you trying to kill this young buck? I'm pretty sure this man is in his 20s. I could be fucking wrong. He's a young buck, you motherfucker. How dare you? How dare you carelessly and cavalierly with your fucking, what the fuck are you doing? Fucking ketamine shots all day, you fucking goofer McBoofer? Like, holy shit, how dare you how dare you even inadvertently nearly assassinate this man with naked children?
Is over. I shouldn't even need to say that. If Destiny ends up being legally in the right to keep it, then fair enough. If he ends up getting charged, then I'm glad I did something. I'm just trying to do the right thing in a situation I've never been in before.
Hey guys, today
That is a good lad. That is a good fucking lad. Shout the fuck out to Willy fucking Mac. Holy shit, that is a good fucking lad.
This is
that is the way to go. Like, I don't give a fuck if Destiny did it or not. You're not qualified to decide that. Law enforcement is. I respect the fuck out of that. That is so dope. Good fucking lad. That's what we love to fucking see. That is a good man right there. That is a good fucking dude. He looks so fucking happy. He's cheesing right now. We got him in a cheesing face on a very somber thing. W. Big W. Anyways, this is a good man. His spouse did a good job. They picked a very good man. That is commendable shit. I wish them the fucking best. The absolute fucking best. That is some pretty good behavior. We love to fucking see it. Good fucking behavior. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Speaking of, here, I'll give you this man's shit. We'll do him right. This man did good. This man did real good. Like, your goober's proud of him. This is a good thing. He did the right thing. It doesn't matter how you feel about someone. You should immediately take the fucking actions that are appropriate in that scenario. It doesn't matter how people feel. It matters that it gets done. I really respect the fuck out of this. I really respect this man a fuckload right now. That is some super good shit. I wish him and his the best. That is so dope. Good fucking lad. What a good fucking dude. Good job. That is the right, good fucking man. No, I have seen so many people we love and adore fumble the goddamn ball so fucking hard when people's lives are actually like at a potential to like be really fucked up and not take it like reasonable of fucking adults. That, you know what? You can't call this man drama slop. He is patient and he does his shit. And you know what? This man works fucking hard. I'm drama slop. This man works hard. I could only wish to aspire to fucking put in half of the fucking ethic and acumen. That's fucking dope. Good lad. Good fucking lad. I don't want to ever be in that position. I've had to like deal with them requesting data from like about people before. I don't want to. It's already horrifying. That's like 2 degrees different and it's fucking still terrifying. It's like even it's just always fucking gross and weird and bro, it's holy shit. And
this is the disrespectful IRL.
anyways.